Hi students, in the previous recording sessions, we studied the prose, the clever merchant. Isn't it there? We've gone through the prose, the reading activity. In this class, we shall venture into the explanation part. Okay? So, children, open page number 13 in your Sunshine Semester Series, Class 4, Semester 1. In a small town, there once lived a merchant. He was hardworking and clever. They have not mentioned the name of a village, but it is a very small village. Village is Gaon. Okay? Once there lived a merchant. Merchant means a businessman or a trader. A businessman means what? It can be a cloth merchant, it can be a shoe merchant, it can be a sheep merchant, or it can be any merchant or a businessman, okay? Or a vegetable merchant or a fruit seller, like that, okay? So, in a small town, there's a small town, there lived a merchant. He was very hardworking. Hardworking means बहुत ज़्यादा मेहनत करने वाले, and clever. Clever is very intelligent, very sharp. His business did well and the people of the village respected him because he was honest and kind. In that town, all the people, they respect this businessman. What for? Not for his money, but for his honesty and kindness. He was very honest. He was not at all cheating any other people in the village. He was very kind to the persons in the town. So, people of the town respected this merchant because he was very honest and kind. There came a time when the merchant had to go out of a town to attend a wedding. Once there was a time when he had to go out of the town to attend a wedding. Wedding is a shadi. See, these are the words. See, business, merchant, a wedding. Wedding is marriage. Wedding is a marriage. Once there was a time when he had to go out of the town. What for? Because he had to attend a wedding. Okay? He was a rich man and he had money and gold jewelry. He was very rich in the town. He had so much money and he had many gold jewelry. Gold jewelry is Sona. He knew that thieves might try and steal them from his home while he was away. See, in olden days, people used to keep the jewelry, the money entirely in the home itself. Today we have modern facilities like we can keep our jewelry, gold, money in banks and lockers. But in the olden days, everything had to keep in the home itself. Isn't it, children? Today we have very well developed and modern facilities to keep the gold, money and everything. And even in previous, in the olden days also, usually there was a very, people were very afraid of thieves. They might enter the house and they may steal it. So this businessman also was very afraid when he had to go out of the town to attend a wedding. So he had to save his gold and jewelry. He knew that thieves might try and steal them from his home while he was away. When the thieves would get to know that he is not in the home, अगर वो घर पर नहीं है तो चोर आकर उसका सारा खजाना लूट कर जा सकते हैं. In those days, there were no bank lockers where money and jewelry can be saved from thieves. Today, the gold is safe in the lockers. There, nobody can go and they can't take the gold. If that's my locker, I have to go to the bank or the locker and I have to take it back. If not, no thief can enter the bank and he can take the jewelry. The only way to keep them safe was to ask a friend to take care of them. If the businessman or the merchant was going out of the town, he had to give this responsibility to one of his friends so that he or they can keep it safely. The merchant went to his friend and said, he goes to a friend and he says, my friend, I am going to be away for a few days. He tells his friend, I am going out of the town because I have to attend a wedding. Till I come, you please keep safe my gold valuables and jewelry. Jewelry, as I told you, it is zebra. Gold jewelry I'm going to attend a wedding in the next town. Please could you keep my money and jewelry for me till I return. He asks his friend, could you please keep my gold jewelry and valuables with you till I return from next town. See children, in olden days there was no car, buses or flights so that they can go aram se and they can come in. In those days people usually were traveled by bullock carts or horse or camels if they are living in desert places. So to go from one town to another town, it may take so many days and then they had to come back. So he asked, the merchant asks his friend, could you please keep my gold jewelry and valuables safe with you till I come from wedding. Sure, said his friend, I shall keep your things safely till you return. You are such a good friend, I can do anything for him. So his friend assures him that, okay, you go and come to wedding, the gold jewelry will be safe with me. The merchant went happily after leaving his money and valuable gold jewelry with his good friend. He was sure his friend would keep everything safely for him. So he went very happily. He trusted that friend. Isn't it? Like if I ask some of my friends, could you please keep and give this pencil for me? I will take it tomorrow. If you have trust on that friend, you will give the pencil, isn't it? You will give the pencil and you will ask your friend to keep it safely. Oh, this is my favorite pencil. You keep with me. I will take it tomorrow. Isn't it? So if you have trust on them, then only you give it, right? If you don't trust, you don't give it. In the same way, the friend of the merchant assures him that, okay, you go and come to wedding till you return, that gold and valuables will be safe with me. So thinking that the gold is safe, the valuable is safe, the merchant leaves happily to the wedding, and he believing that his friend would keep the gold jewelry safely. When the merchant returned, he went to his friend and asked him for the things he had left with him. So the merchant comes back from the wedding, उन्होंने वापस आते थे शादी से, and he asks, could you please return my things, whatever I had kept with you. He was surprised to see how sad his friends looked. I'm so sorry, said the man. So the businessman comes and sees his friend and asks him. His friend was very sad. When the businessman returned, the merchant returned, his friend was looking very, very sad. And the friend says, I'm so sorry. He says, I promise to keep your money and jewelry safe, but something awful has happened. Awful is very terrible, khatarnak kuch cheez ho gaya. So he tells, I had promised you, मैंने आपसे वादा, promise is वादा करना, कसम देना. So he says, I had promised you, मैंने आपको वादा किया था कि आपकी jewelry यहाँ पर safe है, but कुछ बहुत खतरनाक चीज हो है. It's awful. AWFUL. Awful has happened. What has happened? Asked the merchant. Did the thieves come to your house and steal my things? So he asks. The merchant asks him, what happened? क्या हुआ? Did the thieves come to your house steal my things? क्या चोर आए थे क्या तुम्हारे घर मेरा सामान चुराने के लिए? Oh no, my friend, said the cunning man. The rats ate up. I'm really sorry. So he gives the reason as, no. Thieves did not come to my house to steal gold and valuable, but rats ate them. Cunning is shatir. Okay? Cunning man said, rats ate them. Chuho ne kha liya persona. The merchant looked at his friend for a moment and then said, it doesn't matter, my friend. You're not to blame for this. The rats took them away without asking you. What could you do? So the merchant says, it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's not your fault. Rats came and they took up. So what could you have done? This is not your fault. The businessman says very calmly. See how good he was, no? Isn't it? What could you do? With that, the merchant turned to leave and stopped, turned and said to his friends, come with me. I shall buy some sweets for you. The merchant's friend told his son to go with him. The greedy man also wanted the sweet. So the merchant was about to leave. When the friend said that there is no gold, what the merchant would have done by staying with their house, in their house. So while going, the merchant says for his friend's son. So a friend had a son, so the merchant tells his son, come, I shall buy you some sweets. आओ मैं तुम्हें कुछ sweets लेके दूंगा. So the friend ordered his son to go along with the merchant and also to get the sweets. The merchant took the boy to another friend's house and said, "Please do me a favor. My friend is trying to fool me. He has stolen my money and gold and says the rats have eaten them. I want to teach him a lesson. Just keep this boy with you for some days and let no one know that he is there." So he takes his friend's son, जो फ्रेंड का बेटा था, उसे लेके जाती और अनदर फ्रेंड के घर पर रखती एंड टेल्स हिज फ्रेंड, सी इनके अब्बू ने मेरा सोना चुरा लिया है, आप एक काम करो, इस लड़के को यहीं पर रख लो एंड ये बात किसी को पता नहीं चलना चाहिए कि ये लड़का जो है आपके घर पर है. Isn't it? See, there's a businessman, merchant friend, and he has a son. ठीक है, this friend steals. This friend steals the gold of this merchant and he takes his son to the street. And again, he has another friend. ठीक है, इसके लड़के को, इसके बेटे को इसके घर पर रखता है. ठीक है, इसका घर पर रखने के बाद कहता है कि this man says to this friend, you should not tell anybody that this boy is staying with him. Isn't it? ये मर्चेंट जो होता है उस फ्रेंड के लड़के को लेकर जाता है, जिसने उसका सोना चुरा लिया होता है, उसके बच्चे को लेकर जाकर उसके दूसरे फ्रेंड के घर पर रख देता है, so that उसका सोना उसे वापस मिल सके. How it happens? Let's see. He tells this friend that, ये मर्चेंट ये फ्रेंड को बोलता है कि this friend is telling that cats have stolen my jewelry, which is impossible, isn't it? चूहा कहीं सोना खा सकता है क्या? या तो फिर पैसे कतर सकता है, बट सोना खा नहीं सकता, isn't it? So he tells all the story. See, I had kept a gold jewelry with him, but he is very greedy and cunning. So he gives an excuse by telling that rats have eaten up my gold. So I want him to teach a lesson. So you keep this boy along with you, and this should not leak anywhere. He says that, and he leaves to the home. We'll stop here. In the next session, we shall wind up this prose. Make sure that you read the prose. If you have any doubts, feel free to contact me through WhatsApp. Stay home, stay safe. Bye-bye.